Hi everybody, my name's Claire.
And I'm John.
And today we're discussing an article called Wrong Number Bar. As you can tell from the title, this is about a bar, or actually two bars. And the name of these bars is Wrong Number. And they're both American bars, and they have quite an interesting backstory behind them and how they got their name. But before we deal with the bars in the article, let's talk about bars that we know here in Korea. Do you have a favorite bar?
A favorite bar? Because of the Korean culture around drinking, there's often not really a bar you go to, but rather a restaurant where you drink, right? So I would have to say these days, maybe my favorite bar, which is really a restaurant, is a place called Gopchang. Do you know Gopchang?
I know the food called gopchang, but is there also...
It's not called gopchang. Well, it's in the name, but they're called... I forgot their name. Don't really care. I know where it is, and that's most important. And they serve up something called gopchang and makchang and daechang and etc. But these are all intestines of the cow. And that type of greasy, like very good taste, along with some soju, is really, really nice. And they put something on it called... literal translation is drug powder. Drug powder? Yeah. And it really is. It's addictive and it's great. However, if it's only a bar, I think the bar I frequent the most is called the Rabbit Hole. In HBC. And I've only been there maybe 4 or 5 times. I don't go to bars much.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. It's not much of a bar culture, really, in Korea. And I think, in a way, that's a lot better, or at least a lot healthier than the sort of bar and pub culture that I'm used to back home. Because in Korea, everyone will sort of eat and drink together, which I think is much kinder on the stomach. Whereas the bars, they don't really have much food. Like Rabbit Hole doesn't serve food at all, I think. So that's much harsher on the stomach, the liquid diet.
Yes. You got to pack on the pizza beforehand.
Yes, got a pre-game.
With food. This is an obvious question, but why do you think people enjoy drinking in bars?
I think it's the social aspect. You know, if you just want to drink alcohol, you could do that at home. You could, or go to your buddy's house. But I think, you know, if you want lots of people, atmosphere, music, the chance to meet new people, it's to socialize.
Yeah. That's probably why I don't go to bars very much. I don't do that social thing. And I used to drink at home, but after coronavirus started, I just stopped drinking. So I only drink out now, not at home. So maybe if I ever see you at the Rabbit Hole, we'll have to kick back a shot or two.
Yes.
Yeah.
share a glass of something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I think also a bit of dancing. With your typical bars, you've perhaps got a bit more space, and you can be louder as well. Again, when I was talking about this with my students, they said the reason they go to bars is so that they can kind of let loose and be a bit loud. If you're doing it with your buddies at home, you're going to annoy your neighbors.
Yeah. So. Or if you're doing it at the restaurant, well,
I suppose it depends what time it is, you know.
Yeah, they do get kind of loud sometimes. Restaurants do.
Let's take a moment to read the article, read the summary, and then the article if you have time, and we'll come back and discuss our opinions on the Wrong Number Bar.
Wrong Number Bar. When telemarketers reached Omar Khoury, they must have been surprised how happy he was to talk to them. But he wasn't really interested in their products and services. He just wanted to get all of their information so he could sue them. He took in about $10,000 per call and saved up enough money to buy a bar. His bar will be called the Wrong Number, with drinks named after some of the things that the unlucky telemarketing firms tried to sell him.